I have friends who contact me when they have encounters or questions or dreams, or they need some sort of symbolism verified that has come through something in daily life, or through, like I said, a dream, or just some event that they know or feel it is not ordinary. And I happen to be that person that they reach out to. And some of them, I'm not talking like a handful of people, it's less than that. 2 or 3 people in particular. Because when it comes to certain aspects of spirituality, if you can call it that, everybody seems to be very careful about who they share this information with, because they don't want to probably be ridiculed or thought as crazy or whatever. Nothing in the positive light, right? And probably in the, say, the 9 years I've known this person, and this is somebody who has become an online friend, somebody I've met online through a group, in the comment sections, stuff like that. And I want to share some thoughts regarding this conversation. One thing that came through to me was, you always hear people talk about how when a person dies, people will always say, oh, the person's going to look after you, look out for you wherever they are. But did you ever think that wherever that person goes, they may need your help? And I say that based on some of the things that you see on TV or online, where psychics speak to the dead and stuff like that. When the dead come through, they either want to share something, tell the person something, affirm something. So that is in itself, they seek somebody who can convey a message to them. It isn't always that we are going to get help from them. They also somehow need our help. This is just food for thought. I'm not here for debating. I'm not that kind of person. I don't have debates and arguments about, you can express yourself, share opinions, we can agree to disagree, but I'm not a debate sort of person. I just listen and we move on. That was one thing. The other thing was, we have noticed that sometimes, for people like myself, let me speak for myself, I don't wake up feeling miserable or angry or that. Every day is a new day, it's a fresh day. I just wake up peacefully, mind my business, and I move on. I never wake up feeling meh or stuff like that. It is unfamiliar to me. And over the last few years, let's say the last 9 years, if ever I have felt, let's say, miserable, like you can't pinpoint what you're feeling, and you've never felt it before. It's confusing. It's not yours. And then some days, sometimes when you have that feeling, maybe a week or some days later, you speak to somebody close enough to you who expresses the emotion you were feeling, that you felt was so out of character for you. And then through talking to these people, this person, you realize that there is some energetic connection between us and those outside of ourselves. It could be family member, close friends. You pick up, you may be able to, we speak of telepathy. People don't use that word a lot now. But when you think of somebody and then they call you, or you see them, or they get in touch with you, that to me is that kind of energy. You're picking up a feeling that doesn't belong to you. It is somebody else feeling that way. Who that person is, you don't know. Then you have this random conversation, and the timelines are the same. They were feeling a certain way. They were the ones you were picking up that energy. I've had very highly psychic or intuitive friends, one in particular, highly. She would call me out of the blue and ask me random questions and I would keep saying, no, that's not me. That's not me. I don't know anyone that's like that. And she would go and then eventually come back. She says, oh, I found who it was. It was my colleague's grandmother. Something like that. And I find this fascinating because you have kinfolk and you don't realize kinfolk are the people who relate to you in a way that no one else relates to them or to you on a regular basis. They know who to contact when they have these sort of questions. It is like, how do I intuitively interpret and analyze a dream? And the person who dreams, I am analyzing. When I give them a dream report, it makes sense to them. It resonates with them. They know what I am talking about, even though I don't know them and I do not even know what those contents mean to them. It is fascinating. I so enjoy it. Just a tidbit to give you some food for thought for the day.